Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be working on actually finishing the game of Pong and starting to add in power-ups and other abilities to the game and like speed up. So let's get into this video. So let's first come in here, and what I'm going to first want to do is come to our UI script. We got all the scores here working properly, but I'm going to rework how the score function works a little bit. We're going to be adding in some new variables to check for. So first we're going to check, let me also open up the UI scene so we can autofill this. So let's see if timer dot wait time is greater than 3 seconds. We're gonna, let me first put a pass here for now, but I'm gonna come back here and we're gonna add a new label here. This is gonna be called win message, and this basically will allow us to display a message to the player, whoever won, that so-and-so player has won. So first let's go in here and we'll center this, and let me see, I think for this size of this, we're going to set the size to be around 800 and then about, let's say 30 on the Y. We're going to recenter this again. So the win message can only be contained within here. If you want to make it 2 rows, you might want to make it smaller. So let's say, I don't know, 200, center this again, but then make it like, I don't know, 60 and have the text size be small so then you can just fit it within 2 lines. I'm going to make ours 800 by 30, and let's recenter this. Really depends on how you want to do it, but that's what we're going to do. Let's also come in here. We're going to need a font for this. So let's get a dynamic font here. Same as usual, come in here. Let's load in a font. And for this, we're going to want a kind of smaller font. Let's go like 20, I think should be fine for this game. And let's do a quick test just to see. Hello there. And you can see we're also going to probably want to center this. Center. So yeah, that looks fine. So for now, we're going to hide this message. Kind of the same as like the ball timer, where we're only going to display it once we get a score. Same here. So this time, I'm going to put in the win message.show here. So the wait time, you saw here in this if statement, it says if it's greater than 3, we're going to make a wait time of 10 seconds in which we're going to tell the player you've got 10 seconds left. Whoever player won will display, and it'll ask, do you want to play again, or do you want to go back to the main menu or something like that. And then else, we're going to do that ball timer show. And then the timer start is the same as usual. Let me see, anything else change? No, that should be it. But we're going to want to make 2 more functions. I'm going to make a function called getScore. And this is going to return, we're going to return score left. Let me also put this here. It's going to be in brackets, score left, score right. We could technically write get score left and get score right. I'm just doing this just to show that you can just return both within an array, and you can just access them based off which one you need. So it's like 0 for left side and 1 for right side. And also what we'll want to do is we're going to come here and do the same thing as in our if statement above, about if the wait time is equal to 3, we're going to bring these 2 over. Else if, I'm just going to make this equal to 10, right? because that's how many seconds we're going to give. Then we're going to tell it in message hide. Technically, I don't think we need to hide it because we're going to be changing scenes next. But we're going to change scenes and we're going to go back to, where's the main menu? Main menu. So basically, if we wait 10 seconds and no reply is sent, we'll tell the scene to switch back to the main menu. So that should be everything that we needed for that. I think there's nothing else, right? Let me see. Oh, we need one more function, actually. We're going to have a function called setTimer. And we're going to be using this time set, we're going to call it. And this will allow us to change the wait time for our timer between 3 seconds to 10 seconds. We're going to pass this through, let me see, ball time will equal to the time set variable we just did. And then what we're going to do here is going to be timer wait time equal time set. And this ball time here, as you can see, we can get rid of this here as well. So we don't need this ball time set anymore here. Because we're going to be calling this set timer function inside when we score back in the, I believe, main scene. So that's all done. Now what we're going to want to do is start going to our player, and we're going to start coding the functionality we need in order for us to have a power-up usable for the player. We're going to get back to finishing up the timer later, but first we're going to come in here and we're going to just right now here print effect. The current power-up I made just for testing purposes is going to be taking the ball, and we're going to take the scale of that ball and we're going to multiply it by 1.1. So every time, did I do something wrong here? Get parent, get node. There's it's supposed to be a dot. Okay. We're going to want the same thing also be passed on to the AI player. And next, we're going to go into the ball class. And here, we're going to be getting current player. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to write a function here. Let's call it function give power up. We're going to have a variable called effect. And we're going to first check if get current player is equal to null, which means we haven't been able to figure out if a player has touched the ball yet. We're just going to say pass, meaning that the power up will be picked up by the ball, but no player will get the ball. Next, we're also going to want to come back to this physics process here. And if the collision, okay, the collision, then we're going to take the collider and check if it has the method power up. Then we're going to get current player and tell it to set the collision.collider. So this, every time the ball hits something that has the method power up, it will assign the get current player as that object. Now let's come back here and finish up. Else, we're going to tell it, okay, that means we have a player, and what we're going to do is we're going to call the power up function, and we're going to pass it the effect that we want to pass to it. I think that's going to be it for this video. We're going to get into creating the power-up in the next video. And okay, I changed my mind. I looked at the video length and I noticed it's kind of short, so I'm going to finish up making up the power-up that we're going to be using for this game. So area 2D we're going to be using, same as like the left and right goal. We're going to call it power-up for now. We're going to use for now a color rect to represent the color for the power up. We're going to just pick some kind of green color for now. And I'm going to set the size to be 32 by 32. Something that's about the same size as the ball. You can go and add in your own sprite or something for this, but this is just for demonstration purposes, how to do it properly. Next, what we're going to do is create a rectangle shape for our collision. I'm going to set it 16 by 16, and next we're going to have to transform it 16 by 16 in order to be centered. Next, what we're doing is we're going to quickly add a script to this, and in this script we're going to just have it called power up like usual. And in here, we're going to do var power up effect. For now, we're just going to write that its effect is make bigger. Later down the line, you might want to go in and let's say select this color rect and make maybe two different arrays, one for power up effects and one for like power up effect color, and we can go and be like every time we want to make the ball bigger, it would be a green color rect. But for now, I'm just going to show a simple demonstration, and we're just going to have that one variable for now. Next, what we're going to want to do is come here to the area 2D and check on the body entered. What we're going to do here is check if the body dot name is equal to our ball. Then we're going to tell it to body dot give power up, and we're going to pass it the variable bigger. And then we're going to tell it to self queue free the power up. So now let's come in here and find the level. Where's the level? Level here. And what I'm going to want to do is instance this power up. And let's do, I'm going to probably duplicate, and then duplicate one more time. I think that should be enough. If we now click play, okay, it's printing the text bigger. And as we can see, I think the ball just got bigger. Yep. So yeah, looks like our power-up is currently working. We're going to be adding more power-ups in the next video, but I just wanted to quickly demonstrate that. And then the rest, we're going to go in and actually finish up programming the actual win conditions, because right now, currently, if we start playing the game, the game will just infinitely keep running on until someone quits the game. So with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.